What is up, peeps and creeps? Welcome to this segment right here on the cafe. We have a massive week in GTA 5 Online. Hang with me, drop a like on the video, and let's get into all the discount to start with. So last week was a massive week for me. Even though I got distracted on Mortal Kombat 1 because they released the T1000, I still made a big amount of money in this game in order to keep up with the range that we're at. We're always hovering around 87 million, 86 million, give or take. Now, for the last 2 weeks, I've been buying some massive planes into my hangar. The other one that's like an upgrade to the Hydra, I forgot the name of it. It was like on discount last week. I grabbed that one. And this week, there's another one we're going to grab. But before we do any of that, let's go ahead and deposit the money. So as you can see, I'm sitting at 84 million and we're going to put in 2.3 million. So that should bring us up to 86, something around that range, close to 87 million. And I'm also going to take advantage of the discount that is in the war stock on one of the biggest, if not the biggest plane in GTA 5 Online. Let me grab that. Now, as I'm grabbing it, I'm looking at the money just taking a dip right here, but never fear. This week has got some massive double payouts on some of the coolest missions that just got released. We're going to discuss it once we get to that section. So I'm sure we're going to make that money back and even more. Remember, we're sitting at 86 million. We'll see where we go toward next week. Okay, peeps, let's get into more discounts here. And the next one will be more planes in the war stock. If you do want to go ahead and grab them, I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest with you. I'm only grabbing at this point because I see that I'm being able to hover around that 86 million. I'm not losing any money, so that's why you see me grabbing some of these planes. Now, the ones that have missiles on them are very useful in GTA 5 Online, but like the one that I just grabbed right now, that's not a useful plane to have. It's just a statement. It's just saying I have everything in GTA 5 Online. I've put in the time and the businesses are paying really good and I'm able to maintain the level that I'm sitting at. So if you're a brand new player, don't go for these planes that you see me buying on a weekly basis. You're better off going for the businesses that are going to make you money in the long run. So from there, when we go to the Legendary Motorsport, I'm just going to show you a couple of the cars that they have on sale. There is nothing here that is groundbreaking for you to go ahead and buy it. Again, that is my personal opinion. You can go ahead and buy any of these cars, of course, if you're collecting, but most of them, they're just going to sit in your garage. Walking away from the websites and going into the dealership where Simeon is, you have some old vehicles that were released in GTA 5 Online. Some of them when the game was released, like the Cheetah right here, or the motorcycle that we're going to get up to. It's not that old, but again, it's not going to have that much use in your garage. And they're not really discounted. They're just here on display. The ATV, I think I took mine from the beach. I don't know if I was able to store it. It was a glitch back at the time that I was able to store it, but I have the red one from the beach. And then finally, you got this big, massive vehicle right here that is also not going to win you any races. Again, it's just a car that you would buy to put into your garage. Let's go ahead and look at the luxury auto. Here we go. You got two vehicles on display that look really sweet. Well, actually, this one looks really sweet. That looks like the fair lady from Nissan. And then the one on the left side is not that sweet. I don't even know what to call this. What is this, a Kia or what the hell is this? For $1.5 million almost. I wouldn't waste my time, peeps. Just don't waste your time. Okay, you know what? That's enough with the spending. Let's go ahead and talk on how to make money this week. So let me take you first into the salvage yard. Now, I always tell you on a weekly basis, go ahead and pay attention to the salvage yard, but this week I'm gonna tell you otherwise. Let go of this one. It is a good option if you're desperate or if you don't know how to do the missions we're gonna talk about later, because they pay a lot better than this, but these ones here are not even close to 400,000. They're all hovering under the 380, 360. So for me, when I factor in the time that you got to put into them, I don't think this one is worth it compared to what we're going to talk about later on. So the option is there, but I wouldn't recommend it. From this option, you have something that you should pay attention to, and that is the FIB files in the garment factory. And you can launch that off your cell phone. You have the priority file, That's the only one you should be focused on this week if you're gonna do one of these files. And then don't waste your time on anything else. Now, before I take you to your best option that you're gonna have this week, I'm gonna tell you that there's an adversary mode called Vespucci Beach. That's when you get to drive the police car and you get to run after the little smart looking cars in the city, and you try to block them, arrest them. It's a fun mode and it's on double payouts, double RP. But man, when we talk about the final option that is available to you this week, it's clear what you have to do. And the final option is, it's in the hangar, baby. The brand new DLC that we got is on double payouts, double RP. Now, if we were getting paid close to 800,000, or let's say 700,000 when we finish those missions, and you're able to finish them solo. Remember, I put a guide for you guys, and that guide you can go ahead and do these missions solo. You're gonna get paid around 1.4 million each time you finish it. And if you have a friend, you're gonna finish it even faster, then you can back them up. Remember, you're also getting paid as an associate, double payouts, double RP. So you can help each other bang those out, and with each mission paying 1.4 million or close to 1.6 million, that is really, really good money to be focused on this week more than anything else, and that's what I'll be focused on. And that's how I'm gonna make my money back over that big plane that I just bought. You'll see next week when we document, I'll probably be hovering around the 86 million, if not more. All right, so that is the option I would focus on. From there, we are gonna look at the HSW time trial. Don't sleep on that. That is $250,000 in the bank. It takes less than 4 minutes to do. All you gotta do is just be steady on the road and don't panic. You'll have more than enough time to do it. From there, the time trial that pays you $100,000, and that is also another thing that you shouldn't sleep on. It's easy money in the bank. The weekly challenge is for you to get 3 stash houses cleared, and those are very easy. They appear on the map, you go inside them and you open up a safe after looking at a sticky, and from there you can bank in $100,000. Again, don't sleep on that one, go for it as well. From there, let's go ahead and take a look at the last 2 podium vehicles, one inside the LS car meet, and it's not really something to brag about. In order for you to get this one, you have to place in the top 3 in 3 consecutive days. I've never done it, and I'm not going to do it because it's a waste of time, and the car is not really that appealing. If they were releasing brand new vehicles here, I would have put in the time, but these vehicles, they're just not doing it for me. From there, we got to keep up with tradition, peeps. They got a very little dinky SUV sitting on the podium inside the casino. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel, see what we can get on it, and keep with tradition. You know we never win it, right? So here we go, and perfect. We never get that vehicle. A celebration all around. Everybody's happy, including me. I didn't want the car anyway. Alright guys, that should do it for this week. These are the methods that you could make money with. Look for a guide to go up tomorrow on how to make some really good money. I'll show you things in action instead of just talking about them, and we'll go from there. I hope you guys are having a good one. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.